where every trace is erased by the wind. When the shadows of predators appear together, the silence becomes a sign of the storm. No warning, no escape. The battle for survival is quietly erupting. The unforgiving Kalahari, the fierce battle for survival. The Kalahari Desert, a land not just of sand, but a silent symphony of sun, wind and life, fighting every hour. Spreading over 900,000 kilometers across Namibia, Botswana and South Africa, this place does not have the giant sand dunes of the Sahara, but is no less harsh. With long, dry seasons, extreme temperature fluctuations, and suffocatingly scarce water. At first glance, the Kalahari looks like a desolate land. Cracked grasslands, low bushes, not a single person. But hidden deep in that silence is a world in motion. Under the blazing sun pouring down on each grain of hot sand, a proud figure appears on the edge of the grassland. Kalahari lions. A living symbol of strength and adaptability in one of the harshest regions of Africa. They have a large stature, long legs, and a compact body suitable for moving long distances over hot and dry, sandy terrain. Their fur is often lighter in color than their grassland relatives, which can be pale yellow mixed with ash or tan, helping to camouflage better in the burnt earth of the Kalahari. Males stand out with a sparse mane, not too thick, sometimes with a characteristic black color, creating a majestic but not heavy look, helping to cool down better under the scorching sun. They live in small herds, usually only 3 to 6 individuals. They have the habit of hunting at night or at dawn, when the desert is less harsh. They can go hungry for many days, moving dozens of kilometers to find a source of life. The main prey of the Kalahari lion includes wildebeest, gemsbok, zebra, and occasionally wild pigs or small animals such as steenbok. But in this barren land, prey is not abundant. They have to move constantly to find water and shade, making each hunt a gamble of life and death. In the distance, under the early morning light, a few gemsbok appear. Gemsbok, the proud symbol of the Kalahari Desert. They are one of the most difficult prey to conquer. Possessing a large body, rippling muscles, nearly 1.2 meters high at the shoulder and weighing up to 200 kilograms. The entire body is covered with silver-grey fur with prominent black streaks running along the sides of the body, neck and face, like a beautiful and majestic camouflage. But But the most fearsome weapon is the pair of long, straight horns, sharp as spears, which can pierce the enemy during defense. They live in herds of 10 to 30, with a clear order and always alert. When they sense danger, they immediately gather together. The adults will spread out to form an outer protective layer, shielding the young in the middle. The first rays of the morning sun have just touched the red sand, drawing soft streaks of light on the dry, cracked ground. At the edge of a shallow pool, a few gemsbok antelopes leisurely bow their heads to drink, their strong bodies covered in the pale yellow light of dawn. The air seems peaceful, with only the sound of the wind and the sound of the water gently stirring the lake surface. But not far away, a shadow is motionless. The lion's dark yellow eyes quietly observe. And now, the prey is off guard. The opportunity has begun to ripen. The lioness slowly approaches. The air seems to stop, dry and hot. Suddenly, the lioness rushes forward. The bite is precise, holding the antelope's neck tightly. It cannot resist. In a few minutes, the hunt ended abruptly. And the lion carried the antelope back to its pride. When the feast was over, the lions rested. The sun was high in the sky, casting its harsh rays on the scorching sand. Far away, from the edge of the horizon, a hunched figure. Under the scorching sun, a mysterious and silent creature moved across the arid land. The brown hyena. The silent survivor of the African savanna. They have long, shaggy, dark brown fur, sometimes tinged with grey or reddish brown, which helps them blend in easily with the sand and bushes. Their bodies are not as massive as those of lions or leopards, but are muscular and perfectly adapted to nocturnal life. They are about 80 centimeters tall, weigh between 40 and 55 kgs, with large erect ears, a long muzzle, and longer forelegs than hind legs, creating a characteristic crouching gait. Along the back is a prominent shaggy mane. They live alone or in small, loosely organized groups. Unlike spotted hyenas, which have large herds and are highly social, this species prefers seclusion and rarely causes disturbances. They roar little, are not noisy, and move quietly in the dark. However, each individual knows exactly where the others are in the area, thanks to their characteristic hissing or scent marks. Brown hyenas breed all year round, but usually peak at the end of the rainy season. Females will give birth to 1 to 3 cubs after about 90 days of gestation. The cubs are born with fur, open their eyes early, and are breastfed for several weeks before learning to hunt and find carcasses with their mothers. They are experts at cleaning up the ecosystem, scavenging for carcasses left behind after hunts. Not only eating carcasses, they are also ready to hunt small prey such as rodents, lizards, birds, insects, or even fallen fruit if necessary. The flexibility in their diet helps the brown hyena survive the harsh dry season. Thanks to its ability to navigate and remember scents, the hyena may have tracked the carcass from kilometers away. The lions were alert. They lay still and waited. The brown hyena was approaching slowly, without hesitation. Perhaps because it was approaching the prey, it had let its guard down. The surrounding air was silent, filled with tension. The brown hyena raised its head. Its eyes changed color. It had trespassed where it should not have been. As soon as the hyena turned to run, in a split second, the lions charged. The chase was intense, only a few minutes. The lion stopped by the field. It was not hungry, but the presence of the hyena, even for a moment, was enough to awaken its dominant instinct. In this land, every encounter was not a fight. It was a reminder of the boundaries of power, who was allowed to stay and who was forced to disappear. The Kalahari Desert, seemingly arid and motionless. In fact, it was a strange rhythm of life of the earth and sky. The dry season lasted almost all year round. In the sweltering heat and the flying sand, the lions did not mate according to a fixed season, but the rainy months were the most favorable time. Only when the rains had receded and the ground returned to its familiar red color, the lions raised the next generation together amidst the challenges of this unforgiving desert. But the Kalahari was more than just empty savanna and fiery sand dunes. In some places where the terrain is lower, thick bushes grow, and rows of thorny acacia trees create interwoven shade. This is the favorite territory of a formidable small hunter, the caracal. At first glance, it is not too outstanding. Its body is slim, about 40 to 50 centimeters tall, and its average weight is from 8 to 18 kilos. But what makes it different is its erect ears, the tips of which are raised high with long black hairs like two flames. The caracal is a master of silence. It moves like a ghost among the bushes, rarely leaving a trace. They have the amazing ability to hunt by jumping straight into the air. With jumps of up to 3 meters, the caracal can pounce on flying birds or suddenly kill rabbits, quail and ground squirrels from a distance that no other cat can do. No traps, no long pursuit. With just one precise leap, the prey disappears in perfect silence. But the caracal is not the only predator lurking in the dry forests of the Kalahari. The African spotted lynx. This cat has a golden coat studded with black spots, like a miniature version of the cheetah. Its body is slender, but its legs are unusually long compared to its size. Its large, round, upright ears act like bioradar, constantly rotating to catch the slightest vibrations under the thick grass. It is a solitary and extremely sensitive predator. It usually hunts at dusk or dawn. The moment when darkness and light intersect, making its shape almost disappear in space. With long legs and lightning leaps that can reach up to 3 meters, it easily pounces on prey at a distance that the prey has not yet reacted to. In the dry fringes of the forest and the desert, the late afternoon sunlight spreads like red silk ribbons across the cracked ground. An African spotted lynx, spotted jungle cat, quietly crosses the sparse grass, its erect ears catching the slightest sound. It is hunting, its gait graceful, each step as light as the wind. But this time, the noise does not come from a mouse or a small bird. A fleeting movement in the grass, long and wavy. The spotted lynx stops. Its yellow eyes narrow. It is a snake. The spotted lynx lowered its body, approaching step by step, completely silent. But then, The snake suddenly jumped up, fast as lightning, its jaws wide open, aiming straight at the stranger's face. In a split second, the spotted lynx retreated, leaping into the air with an instinctive, precise leap, narrowly avoiding the attack. Everything fell silent, only dust hovering between the two creatures. One hunted with grace, the other defended with deadly speed. This was no longer a simple hunt. It was a lesson. In the wild, any encounter could become a fight to the death. In the dry season, when hot winds blew across the yellow grass and the ground cracked underfoot, the African spotted lynx's breeding season began. Although they live almost their entire lives alone, during the mating season, males will cross large territories to follow the pheromone trail left by the females. There are no grand courtship displays, just soft calls and discreet body rubs in the bushes. After mating, the males leave immediately, without attachment or protection. All responsibility is left to the females. About 70 to 80 days later, in a shady bush or abandoned tree hollow, the female lynx gives birth to 1 to 4 kittens. They have fine fur and unclear spots. For the first few weeks, the kittens are completely dependent on their mother for both food and protection. The mother cat moves the nest frequently to avoid predators, and at the same time begins to teach her kittens how to hide, listen, and wait for prey. As the sun begins to set, dyeing the Kalahari desert red, the wind swirls through the low thorn bushes, carrying with it dust and chaotic sounds. Elsewhere, not far from the edge of the forest, a pack of African wild dogs is gathering in the pale orange light of dusk. They are preparing for a crucial hunt. African wild dogs, the most organized predators on the continent. They have a distinctive appearance that is hard to mistake. Their bodies are slim, their legs are long, their large round ears are always erect to pick up sounds from afar. Their fur is mottled in 3 colors: yellow, brown, black and white. No two dogs are alike, like nature's unique fingerprints. Their agile and resilient running style helps them cross the savannah without losing momentum. They live in packs of 6 to more than 20 individuals, closely bonded by howling, face-licking and clear social rituals. There is no fierce power struggle. Each pack usually has only one breeding pair, protected and supported by the whole pack. This is one of the few predators that shows a clear spirit of cooperation, not only in hunting, but also in raising young. When a member is injured, the pack slows down, hunting more to share the spoils. The breeding season usually takes place at the end of the rainy season, when prey is abundant and food sources are abundant. After about 70 days of pregnancy, the female dog gives birth to 6 to 16 young in deep caves or rock crevices. During the first weeks, the whole pack takes turns guarding, hunting and feeding the mother and her young. This coordination and sacrifice is the key to the rare high survival rate in the wild. And thanks to that, in a harsh environment like the Kalahari, wild dogs not only survive, they become a symbol of survival strategies using collective intelligence. As the sun rose and heat began to rise from the scorched earth, the mottled shadows began to move more quickly. The pack of African wild dogs left their resting area. Far ahead, in the cracked ground dotted with thorn trees, a herd of buffalo grazed leisurely. The adults stood guarding their cubs in the middle. Occasionally they glanced around but saw nothing unusual. The wind was light. The sunlight stretched along the dusty strips, creating a perfect screen for the hunters who were quietly approaching. From a distance, the pack of African wild dogs slowly approached. Their slim bodies and mottled fur helped them almost disappear into the sun-dappled terrain. There was no sound except for their slow, steady breathing. Each move was a tactical calculation. The leader's eyes were as sharp as a knife. They rushed at terrifying speed, aiming straight at the young individuals behind the herd. The herd panicked and scattered. But it was too late. One strayed from the protective circle. Just a few seconds later, it was knocked down. The hunt ended in a brief chaos. Quick and ruthless, like an instinct honed over thousands of years. Under the scorching sun of the desert, life and death are always decided in a few breaths. On a land that seems to be full of sand and sun, Kalahari is a place where life is constantly reborn. From the dominant hunters like lions, the silent warriors like brown hyenas, to the persistent hunters like African wild dogs, and even the small but mysterious figures like wild cats. All are pieces of a symphony of survival, where there is no room for weakness. Here, every step could be your last. Every hunt is a gamble. And every individual's survival is the result of instincts honed over thousands of years of evolution. The Kalahari is unforgiving. That's why this land deserves to be heard, understood, and protected. If you love the wild, subscribe to our channel and share our videos so you can join us on our next journeys. Because somewhere, in the dust and darkness, a new story of survival is beginning. In the natural world, there is no room for error. A quiet step, a perfect lunge, and a sharp jaw. That is what separates the living from the dead. Today we will enter the breathtaking moments of 3 master hunters. Each pounce is a masterpiece of instinct and absolute precision. Predators in silence. The wild art of the kill. Dawn falls on the African savanna. The first rays of the day spread across the grassland, where the herd of antelopes are grazing leisurely. But in the midst of that peace, a danger lurks. In the low grass, a pair of golden eyes shine coldly. The cheetah, the most fearsome predator of the savanna, is crouching, waiting for the perfect moment to strike the fatal blow. Not a sound, not a superfluous movement. Only slow breathing and the focus of a killer. The cheetah knows that every hunt is a life or death game. It cannot afford to fail because failure means hunger, and hunger can kill it. The cheetah's eyes scan the herd. A gazelle has just stepped out of the herd, lost, unguarded. This is the target. The cheetah begins to move. Each step is light as the wind through the grass. Each step perfectly calculated to avoid being detected. The distance between predator and prey gradually shortens from 100 meters to 70 meters. This is the crucial moment, and then a small noise breaks the silence. A gazelle in the herd detects something. In a flash, the herd is startled and runs away. But this is the signal the cheetah has been waiting for. A storm of speed explodes. Like a living arrow, the cheetah bursts out of the grass. Its legs propel its body forward with explosive force. In less than 3 seconds, it reached 90 km/h. But speed is not everything. Antelopes are masters of evasion. They change direction constantly, each turn an attempt to escape. The cheetah is undeterred. Its long tail acts as a rudder, helping its body maintain balance when changing direction sharply at high speed. But it cannot maintain this speed for long. In just 30 seconds, if it does not bring down its prey, its body will run out of energy. This is not just a race with its prey, it is a race against its own limits. 10 meters left, the antelope turns left, then suddenly turns right. But the cheetah is ready. With a powerful push of its legs, it leaps into the air, its sharp claws digging into its prey's body. Both fall to the ground. The antelope struggled, but within seconds the cheetah had clamped its jaws down, ending the struggle. Silence returned to the savannah, but this was no time to rest. The cheetah stood up, panting. The fight was not over. It had to eat quickly before opportunistic predators like hyenas or lions appeared. In the distance, a group of hyenas had smelled the blood. They approached, each step confident, knowing full well that the cheetah could not protect its prey. Its slender body, built for speed, could not fight against the more ferocious predators. It had only one choice: leave the meal and leave, accepting defeat before the greedy hyenas. In the twilight, the cheetah's silhouette faded into the grasslands. Despite being the king of speed, the cheetah faces constant challenges to survive. The cheetah is more than just a predator. It is a symbol of perfection, where speed, skill, and instinct combine to create a master of survival. On the harsh savanna, the cheetah is proof that even in the fiercest of battles, the beauty of nature always shines through. In the deep blue sky, where only the wind howls and the sun shines endlessly, a majestic creature is spreading its wings. It is the eagle, the ruler of the sky, the most vivid symbol of strength, speed, and authority. With its vast wingspan, steel-like claws, and eyes that can penetrate all distances, the eagle is not just a predator, it is the embodiment of perfection in the bird world. Every dive, every flap of its wings is a flawless performance where instinct, strategy, and physical strength blend into art. No other bird is like the eagle. From the cold mountains to the tropical jungles, from the grasslands to the coast, they are the masters of their space. And no matter where they are, their target remains the same, hunting with chilling precision. The eyes of the eagle are the masterpiece created by nature. It can detect targets from a distance of up to 3 kilometers, easily tracking every smallest movement. Its sturdy wings allow it to glide through turbulent winds, swooping down at terrifying speeds like a steel arrow from the sky. But the most terrifying are its claws, the ultimate weapon. With just one squeeze, the prey's bones can be crushed in the blink of an eye. Each hunt of an eagle is a symphony of peaks, not only pure strength but also patience, cleverness and understanding of every breath of nature. In the South American jungle, hidden behind the dense canopy, is the harpy eagle, known as the god of prey. With a long wingspan, a terrifying bite, and claws that can be up to 13 centimeters long, the largest in the bird world. Unlike many other species that often swoop down from above, the harpy moves quietly in the middle layer of the forest. It glides through dense branches with gentle, almost noiseless flaps of its wings. When it encounters a monkey moving on a branch, it immediately accelerates, its claws tightening around its prey like an inescapable trap. Harpy uses all its strength to drag its heavy prey back to its nest, usually on the highest branches. There, it feeds in solitude, in the middle of deep old forests. In the rugged highlands of Europe and North America, the golden eagle dominates the sky with a daring strategy. It circles, calculating the altitude, wind and trajectory, then suddenly dives down at speeds of up to 240 km/h. The lightning-fast grab leaves rabbits, grouse, even foxes and young goats without time to react. When faced with large prey, such as mountain goats, the golden eagle has its own strategy. It grabs tightly, then flies low, using the force of its wings to pull the prey over the cliff. One collision is enough to send the prey free-falling, killing it. At that point, the golden eagle simply lands quietly and enjoys its spoils. On the rivers, lakes and coasts of North America, the bald eagle, the national symbol of the United States, has a different style. Its target is fish, a fast and unpredictable prey. It flies high, its eyes scanning the waves, looking for fish swimming close to the surface. When it spots its prey, it dives down, but does not hit it directly, but skims the surface. Its legs swing out, its talons hooking the fish in the perfect moment. The end of the hunt is not the end. On the way back to the nest, it is often attacked by species such as hawks or vultures to steal its prey. But its 2.4-meter wingspan and superior strength help it often win those aerial battles. Once, while gliding over the water, it caught a salmon near the shore. At that moment, a hawk swooped in. The aerial battle broke out. The sound of flapping wings and clashing talons echoed in the wind. But the bald eagle did not falter. It fought to the end, not only to keep its prey, but to affirm that it was still the master of this sky. After millions of years of evolution, the eagle is not only a powerful creature, it has become a symbol of freedom, will and pride for all mankind. In North America, it appears on the national emblem, coins and the hearts of the people of the United States. In Europe, the golden eagle carries an indomitable and powerful aura. But whether a symbol or a wild creature, the eagle still plays a role in ecological balance, controlling the number of prey and maintaining natural order. However, eagles are not immune to danger. Their shrinking habitat, pollution and excessive human development have made them face unprecedented survival challenges. As dusk falls, a bald eagle circles in the red sky. It flies back to its nest where its chicks are waiting. There, lessons about life, survival skills, and an indomitable spirit will be passed on. Because the eagle, more than just a bird, is a living symbol of the strength, intelligence, and perseverance that nature bestows upon life. Black caiman, the ape hunter. In the darkness of the murky rivers of the Amazon, there is a creature that rules the waters like an invisible assassin. The black caiman, a predator with powerful jaws, piercing eyes, and a terrifying patience. More than just a skilled hunter, the black caiman is also a symbol of dominance in the Amazonian wild. But beneath that cold exterior lies a life full of challenges, where every step is calculated to maintain the dominant position. With a body perfectly designed for hunting and defense, the black caiman is the embodiment of strength and perfect adaptation in the natural world. The black caiman is the largest crocodile in South America, reaching up to 6 meters in length and weighing more than 450 kgs. Its characteristic shiny black skin helps it camouflage effectively in water and darkness. Powerful jaws with a bite force of up to 3,000 psi, enough to crush turtle shells and bones of large prey. The black caiman's eyes are set high on its head, allowing it to observe its prey while barely exposing its body. Its thick, armor-like skin makes it immune to bites from its own kind or other predators. With its powerful, muscular tail, the black caiman can lunge at its prey at terrifying speeds, making it one of the most dangerous predators in the water. From its jaws, to its skin, to its swimming prowess, every feature of the black caiman is a perfect tool to maintain its position as a dominant predator. Black caimans do not need to rush when hunting. They are masters of patience, waiting in silence, and when the opportunity comes, they strike with deadly precision. Black caimans usually lie still under the water, with only their eyes and nostrils exposed. They blend in perfectly with their environment, making themselves part of the river. When they spot prey, they approach slowly, using the current to conceal their presence. When they are close enough, the black caiman uses its powerful tail to propel itself, plunging straight at its prey at terrifying speeds. With its sharp jaws, it bites down and pulls its prey into the water, performing a death spin to completely immobilize its prey. In the wild, no one is invulnerable. Even skilled hunters like the black caiman face threats, especially from larger and smarter predators. On a peaceful afternoon on the Amazon River, the black caiman lies quietly on the sand near the water's edge, enjoying the warm sunshine. With its eyes half closed and its body motionless, it seemed unaware that it had fallen into the sights of a dangerous enemy, an adult jaguar, moving silently from the dense forest behind. The leopard, with its bright yellow fur and black spots, was one of the few predators capable of confronting the black caiman. It moved slowly, each step light, its sharp eyes focused on its target. The leopard continued to close the distance, using the trees and bushes to hide its presence. It knew that with just one wrong move, the crocodile would sense danger and dive into the water. When it was only about 10 meters away from its target, the leopard stopped, lowering its body close to the ground. Its sharp eyes seemed to be measuring every move of its prey. Suddenly, the leopard charged forward at a terrifying speed. The whistling of the wind and its powerful footsteps shattered the peace. The black caiman was startled, turned its head and rushed towards the river to avoid danger. But the leopard was too close. With a powerful leap, it jumped straight onto the crocodile's back, its claws digging deep into the thick skin to keep its balance. With a powerful bite, the jaguar sinks its teeth into the prey's skull. The crocodile's thick skin cannot withstand this fatal bite. After a few minutes of struggling, the black caiman stops resisting, its body motionless on the sandbank. Although it is the most fearsome predator in the Amazon waters, the black caiman cannot avoid the fate of becoming prey to apex predators like the jaguar. This is the harsh law of nature, where life and death always go hand in hand. Not only are they apex predators, black caimans also play an important role in maintaining the balance of the Amazonian ecosystem. Black caimans are apex predators, helping to control the number of herbivores such as fish, waterfowl, and even other reptiles. By keeping prey populations from growing too large, they contribute to maintaining the stability of the food chain. The waters occupied by black caimans often become safe havens for a variety of other creatures, from small fish to birds. When they die, black caimans become a source of nutrition for other animals, from piranhas to aquatic microorganisms. Black caimans don't just hunt for food to survive, they also help maintain the delicate balance of the Amazon. They are an indispensable link in this complex ecosystem. The black caiman, a symbol of power and dominance, is a testament to the magic of nature. They are not only fearsome predators but also important factors in maintaining the balance of the Amazon. But even the rulers are facing challenges. Human encroachment and climate change are threatening their habitat. To keep these powerful shadows gliding across the water, we need to take action to protect the Amazon.